friends. All right, we are going to be practicing two-digit addition strategies and skills. The first one that we're going to go over is expanded form. We've gone over all of these before, so it's mostly going to just be a review, reteaching, and you can practice some problems on paper. Expanded form. So if we were to have the equation 29 plus 23, we would be breaking it apart into tens and ones. We're going to start with our first number, 29. If we break it apart into tens and ones, it would give us the number 20 plus 9. We're going to do the same thing with 23, which is going to give us 20 plus 3. The next step that we're going to do after we have shown the expanded form is we are going to add our ones and then add our tens. So what would that look like? First we would look at our 9 and 3, we would add them together and we get 12. Then we're going to add our tens together, we get 20 plus 20, we get 40. The last step in expanded form is to add together our tens and our ones and we get a total of 52. So again, just a longer process for doing two-digit addition. The next strategy we're going to go over is the hundreds chart. So this is my little hundreds chart that I drew. I'm sure you can find hundreds charts online if you were to Google search it. This is one that we've practiced multiple times. So using the hundreds chart to go down for groups of 10 and to go over for ones. So first thing you need to do is you need to find your biggest number on the hundreds chart. That's a strategy that we do. Our biggest number is going to be 52. So if I was to find 52 on my hundreds chart, I'm going to circle it, and then I'm going to look and see what am I adding to it, because I know that I'm adding, it shows me that with my addition sign. I'm adding two groups of 10. It does not have me adding any ones, so this is going to be an easier one for me to add. Two groups of 10 means that I need to hop down twice on my hundreds chart. So I'm at 52, I go down to 62, I go down, I end up on 72. If I had an equation that had some ones, what I would do is hop down 2 for my tens, and let's say I had 23. So I hop down 2, and then I had 3 ones here, I would hop across 3 ones. So I'm hopping down 52, 62, 72, and then I'm going to hop across for my ones, 72, 73, 74, 75. So using the hundreds chart to hop over. I will say this strategy is a great one for initially starting two-digit addition, but we are going to work into using more of these regrouping and expanded forms to do the math. But another good one to review because it most likely will be on your assessment. Tens and ones. Tens and ones is going to look very similar to expanded form, but it's going to be more of a drawn out picture. We've done pictures when we did single digit addition and basic math, so this is an easier one to review. This one's going to be more of a visual and also a really good one for when we start going into subtraction, so that you can see the 10 rod breaking apart into 10 ones. So what this looks like is 35. I drew 3 10 rods, 5 ones cubes, plus 1 10 rod and 5 ones cubes for 15. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my ones first. So I have 5 and 5. 5 and 5 gives me 10. And then I'm going to add my 10 rods. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 groups of 10. 10, 20, 30, 40. Then I'm going to add those 2 together. And that gives me 50. Next one is regrouping. So this is the one that I always say we want to stack our numbers vertically, not horizontally. So we do not want to be doing the math horizontally. We want to be stacking it vertically. So up and down, vertical, not horizontal. So vertically stacking, make sure you're aligning your ones on top of your ones and your tens on top of your tens. So here I have 21 plus 19. The reason why this is called regrouping is because when you stack it, you can easily see if your ones place is over 9. If I am over 9, I am now a two-digit number because 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 are all two-digit numbers. 9 is a single-digit number, so it can go in the ones place. If I have 9 plus 1, I am now a two-digit number, and I'm going to need to regroup because I cannot put 2 numbers in the ones place. So 9 plus 1 we know equals 10. So if I know that it equals 10, I know that it's one group of 10 and 0 ones. So I'm going to put the 0 in the ones place, and I'm going to regroup the group of 10. That's why this strategy is called regrouping. So now I have a 1 up here. The reason why I didn't put a 10, I put a 1, is because it's the tens place. So I'm showing one group of 10. I don't want to put a 10 up here because that represents 10 groups of 10. Now I need to add my tens place, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add it vertically. 2, 3, 4. This is going to probably be the strategy that you use the most often. I will say as an adult, I use it the most often. And if you ask your parents which strategy they use, I guarantee that's the one they use too. They might call it long addition. There's a lot of different names for it, but mostly it's just making sure that you stack it vertical, and you can even do multiple numbers, not just 2. So we have 21 plus 19. We could add a third number that we added in, and you'll start getting to that when you get to higher grades as well. The last one is the timeline, and these again are not in any particular order. This one, again, is going to be very similar to the hundreds chart one. Not something that you necessarily are going to use every single day for those quick math facts, but it is a really good visual for you to see how we add the tens and ones. So this one has us adding 75 plus 33. So on our number line, which was blank, I added the number 75. I added it because it was our biggest number. Now I need to add 33. So if I was to add 33, I know that I'm adding 3 groups of 10. And I added another group of 10. And then I need to add my last group of 10. If I'm at 95 and I need to add a group of 10, I could maybe possibly add my group over to the side vertically to show that I am adding one group of 10 to 9, which gives me 5 ones, and I now have 105. I have a 3-digit number. So I am at 105, but I'm not done because I've only added 3 groups of 10. Now I need to add my 3 ones. So I hopped by 10. Now I'm going to hop by ones. 105 plus 1 is 106. 106 plus 1 is 107. 107 plus 1 is 108. Those are the multiple strategies for 2-digit addition. The expectation is that you are shown all of these and that you practice them, but please choose which one fits you best and you feel the most successful with. I'm going to put some problems on the bottom of the paper for you to practice, and again, choose which one you would like to utilize. So the first one, 32 plus 19. There you go, friends. Thanks for coming.